Hi, it's Rick Phelps again. This is my second installment of the Living with Alzheimer's. I want to start out saying that I wanted to be completely honest while doing this, and right off the bat yesterday I wasn't, so I'm going to come clean with that. What I have here, cheat sheet. That tells me what I'm supposed to be talking about. It's a shame, but that's how this disease is. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be talking about. I lose my train of thought. So I used a cheat sheet yesterday, and I'm using one today. Anyway, the first thing I want to try to do is explain with this Alzheimer's the difference between how people try to help you with it and what it actually is. I know when I was in EMS and having my problems and stuff, a lot of people would say, well, Rick, that's okay. I forget this, I forget that, and being helpful. But with this disease, it isn't like you can't find the remote control to your TV or you lose your car keys or something. I do something like that 100 times a day. I don't know, maybe 200. And when I say I mean we. I'm sure other people with this go through the same problems. Also, this is a clean shirt. I have a lot of blue ones, but I don't want everybody to think I've only got one shirt. Anyway, back to explaining how this works. I've told my doctors, it's sort of like when my wife goes to work in the mornings, the bed, I see the bed needs made, so I make it. You know, it's we have a couple dogs. We have a Mastiff and a Yorkie, and I know the floor needs swept because, you know, we have dogs, so I sweep the floor. And in the summertime, the grass needs cut. It's growing, so I see it and I cut it. But if I bring a load of laundry down to the washroom here, and I'm downstairs in the basement now, but if I bring a load of laundry down and throw it in the wash, it could be there for days because it's out of sight, out of mind. It's a simple well, it's just a simple way of explaining it, but that's basically how it is. My wife, when she goes to work, she'll lay my pills down on the table, and I know I have to take them, and I try to take them. But if I don't take them right then and there, even though those pills are laying there, I have no idea. I just don't know to take them. It's just not there. And same way with my patch that I wear, that's a problem. But as I was saying, a lot of people try to help you with this and say, well, I've done that or I've done this, and it's not the same. I know I no longer go to the store by myself. Like we have a Walmart here in town, and I won't say I never go there by myself, but hardly ever because it's such a stress on me. I tend to get lost. I mean, not really lost. It's just I'm not sure where I am, and it starts out with pulling into the Walmart parking lot. I know I'm not going to be able to find my Jeep, and that's a problem. And then when I go in the store, I have a list. I always carry a list with me and get what we need. But then coming out, I can't recognize which door I come in, and I have no idea where the Jeep's at. And it's just a problem. So I just don't do it. And then I found out when I go to Walmart now with my wife, it's a time perception thing. I stay right with her like a little kid, but about 3 weeks ago, she had forgot some, I think it was bleach or something, in one aisle, and I was standing there by the lunch meat counter waiting on her, and I told her I'd be right there. And she probably wasn't gone, I don't know, maybe 3-4 minutes, but the time perception thing with me, it seemed like she was gone. I didn't even know. It could have been an hour. I just can't get the time perception thing down. And I got nervous, and I thought, well, if I go looking for her, she won't find me, and it just snowballs. That's one of the other effects of this disease. It is with me, anyway. I spoke with some friends on our Memory People website on Facebook, and they was saying that do away with the background music because it's kind of interfering with the video. So I no longer have the background music. I did away with that. And what else was I going to talk about today? See, here we go. I don't have a lot of stuff wrote down. Oh, I can tell you this. Yesterday, when I did my first video, I talked with a good friend of ours, Lori LeBay. Her mother has Alzheimer's, but Anyway, I spoke with Lori last night on the phone, and she was trying to walk me through to get it put on YouTube, and that's a challenge. It should be something easy, but it's just not. I don't understand. I can't figure stuff like that out anymore. So, but I do have it on YouTube now. How that happened, I don't know. It's under Movie 8. Again, I don't know what that means either, but that's what it's under. So that's how she's getting it. Put it on her Alzheimer's Speaks blog, I believe it is. And I've gotten some very good feedback on these videos already. Our membership in Memory People 2 has jumped probably 20 people in the last 2 days from this video being out there, which is good. And the numbers doesn't matter to me. It's all about awareness, and that's why I'm doing these videos, is to bring awareness to this disease. I think I was saying I'm going to speak with a guy from Alzheimers.org tomorrow. Ken, I believe, is his name, and try to get hooked up with him and get some, try to find out about some speaking engagements or an advocate or something. Another thing I want to touch on is Alzheimer's, the Awareness Conference or Convention. It's in Washington, D.C., May the 15th through May 17th. I should have wrote this down, but I'm sure that's the dates. You can find it at alzheimers.org. They have a convention there, and I can't tell you a lot about it because I've never been there, obviously, but I'm hoping to go this year. I get more information on it. They have a form or something you fill out and for a scholarship, and if you're accepted, they pay your expenses, I guess. If you drive yourself, I guess they reimburse you with gas, or if you go by bus or plane or whatever. So that's a good thing. Let's see. Last night was a good night for me. Phyllis got home about 8. There was a little problem there because I'd forgotten to take my medication yesterday morning, and she doesn't get upset, but she just knows I need to take it, and I tried to take it. I leave notes, but anyway, I'm not going to die because I didn't have my medication. One round of it. But I was telling some other friends on Facebook or the memory page that I've had difficulty at night, every night for some reason, at 4 in the morning. It's not exactly 4 a.m. It could be 3:55 or 4:10 or 4:20, but I wake up every morning around that time, and I have no idea where I'm at or what room I'm in or what's going on. It's the scariest thing I've ever been through, and it happens every single night. I'm going to check. I go to the doctor next Friday, and I'm going to check with him on that. And I don't want any sleeping pills. I'm trying to stay away from my medication or any more medication, but something's going on there. It's like a time thing that I wake up every morning at 4 and not know what's going on. Now, in the mornings when I wake up, I'm fine. But that period right around 4 a.m. every morning, it's been going on for, well over a month, and I just can't figure out what that's all about. But I go back to the doctor Friday, and I was supposed to go back about 2.5 weeks ago, but I canceled that because Phyllis was sick and she couldn't go with me, and I don't go to appointments like that by myself, which would make sense because I would have no idea what he's telling me. Oh, that's another thing I want to say that I do. I live my life by it's upstairs, but a small voice recorder that I carry around with me all the time. And I record things that I should be doing or I'm supposed to do. And once again, the only problem with that is if I put it in my pocket, I don't think about it. If I put it in the Jeep on the dash, I don't think about it. And usually the things I play is something I was supposed to do 2 or 3 days ago. But it does help if I can remember what it's there for. I wish I could explain this better, but that's how the disease affects me. And as I've said before, I've read this somewhere, but it's very true. Once you've met someone with Alzheimer's, you've met someone with Alzheimer's. Everybody's different. Nobody's the same. There's different stages. I believe there's 5 different stages. Some in the early stage, obviously, early onset. I believe they call it early onset because I'm 57, not because of it's. I think Alzheimer's is Alzheimer's. It's just early onset because of my age. I've met people on our memory people page that are as young as 45 or 47. I can't, once again, I can't remember, but I believe it's 45. It's a female. I couldn't tell you her name now, but things are going good on our memory page. I'm real happy. We're branching out, and the awareness is jumping, and I hope to get a lot of people then to share our memory people page on their website, so it'll branch out more, the snowball effect. All right, well, I'm going to close. I don't want to make these videos long. Today has not been a bad day. I don't think I've forgotten anything. When I do forget things, it's generally not earth-shattering. I can mention this. I used to go, my wife and I decided that she would make me out lists every morning of things I'm supposed to do, or things she wanted me to do, or things I wanted to do. Well, we did that several months ago, and it worked out fine for a while, but then it got to the point where I would only have 4 or 5 things on the list, and none of them things were earth-shattering. If they didn't get done, it didn't matter at all. They weren't very important things at all. But in my mind, they had to be done. They had to be done in order, and it was just, if I didn't get them done, it was terrible. Well, one day, all I had to do was come home and get her uniform ready for squad that night. She had to go to work at 8. That was one of the things on the list. Well, when I got home, I'd gotten my uniform ready for years, and I'd gotten her uniform ready also, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to do. I didn't know where anything went. I didn't know what she was supposed to wear, and it was just a stress thing. So it was a bad day for me, and so we decided no more lists. My whole day is not planned out for me. I'm not lazy. I keep busy all day long. The computer, I work on memory people probably 3 or 4 hours a day. I don't play on the computer. I don't know. A lot of people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't know. I couldn't even tell you if I'm sure there's games in here, but I don't play on it. I watch a little TV, I guess. I'm a big Fox News fan, which, whatever. Don't want to get political here. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Things are good today, and I hope everybody's having a good day. And I'll get back tomorrow. Thank you.